Ah, good evening, Lestat.
Lestat?
Character in a book that you bear a curious resemblance to.
Okay. Is Anna here?
She is. Would you care to come in?
Yes, please. Thank you.
You know, Lieutenant, there is something about you that reminds me of a vampire. Anyone ever mentioned that before?
That I remind them of a vampire?
Yeah, it must be this whole dark, brooding demeanor thing you're working.
I'm not working anything.
Cops and vampires. Two creatures you never turn your back on.
Can I speak to Anna now, sir?
But of course. Just give me a minute to drape her in garlic.
Oh, by the way, the whole garlic thing doesn't work. It's an old wives' tale.
Oh, hi. When did you get back? All right.
You sure you want to leave us alone, Luke?
Beware of bats. What music they make.
What's that all about?
Oh, Luke says I remind him of a vampire.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, forget it.
Well, I guess you do kind of look like an old soul. Like maybe you've lived many lives.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's how Sam and I know each other.
I thought you and I agreed that it was a really bad idea for you to chat up Jason's wife. It is going to end in tears.
I told you I ran into Sam by accident. Seems to happen a lot.
Define a lot.
Well, it's not so much the quantity as the quality.
Can you explain?
I can't. Let's just say every time I run into Sam, she seems to be in the middle of some kind of crisis.
Okay. And when that happens, you just walk away, right? You walk away because it's none of your business.
Sam has this feeling that we know each other, that we met somewhere else.
Oh, have you?
I never seen her before I walked into that church. But there's something in her eyes that's very familiar to me.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. And I can pretty much bet Jason won't either. Jason is Sonny's right hand. I mean, if we could get something on him or just turn him somehow, it'd be an easy matter to break Sonny. That being said, I have serious reservations about you using his wife.
I'm not using Sam. I would never involve her in my investigation, ever.
Okay, then why the hell do you keep seeking her out?
I told you our meetings have been by accident.
No, don't insult me. A good investigator knows how to make these little accidents happen.
Well, then, you know, I'm just not very good then because it's all been very serendipitous. I admit, I feel for her and I want to help her.
You want to help her? Have you discussed any of these accidental encounters with Natalie?
There's nothing between me and Sam.
Just this feeling that you know her from somewhere.
Look, I helped her out with something. That's it.
Fine, I accept that. But then I'm not the young woman who's the mother of your child.
Noted. You were right about going back to Landview. Natalie and I talked things through and we're solid.
You're solid. So Natalie doesn't have any doubts about you staying away for another 2 months to investigate Sonny.
Right. When I told Natalie everything about my sister and how she died, she understands why I have to go after Sonny.
You ever gonna tell me the whole story? You know, if you want me to help you put Sonny away, I think I need to know what he did.
Her life was over, and all the things she could have been, there it is. Tied up neatly in a few columns in a local newspaper.
Never goes away, does it? Losing someone you love so suddenly.
No. And I hate to be the one to tell you that. I know you just lost your daughter.
It's okay, I know. You don't have to apologize. I know it's true. But it's gotta be some special kind of hell watching the person you blame walk around, you know, living his life.
Sonny should have been stopped a long time ago.
I agree, yeah. But, you know, if you put him away, I mean, is that gonna heal you?
Natalie and Liam healed me. Taking down Sonny? That's for my sister.
All right. How are you going to build a case? I mean, it's been a lot of years.
I'm gonna make him confess to what he did.
All right. Do you have any ideas about how you're going to do that?
Oh, yeah. I got one or two. So we're good?
Well, I'm not sure that I approve of all your methods, but
You'll help me anyway?
I'm going to think about it.
Well, that's all I can ask.
Can I ask you something, too?
Do you have to?
Yes, I do. I'd like you to try to avoid any more accidental run-ins with Mrs. Jason Morgan.